Hello, world! While simultaneously calling nearly every Muslim state in the Mideast a terror state, the U.S. has been employing coercive and questionable tactics around the board, so much so that I would call it a do-as-I-say, not-as-I-do policy, convicting, coercing, and torturing U.S. and foreign Muslims across the board. British sailors were released from Iran unharmed, shaken but not stirred, if you will, while those taken from the Iranian embassy in Iraq have yet to reappear. That is, I have yet to see a single video, news clip, blog entry, credible or non-credible source that has anything to say about what has happened to those Iranian citizens taken from an Iranian embassy for no apparent reason. Now, torture is legal, so you can sort of draw a picture in your head of what may or may not be happening to them. But the fact is, we won't know, and I have a feeling that they won't ever be released. The liberal viewer tells us a story of a U.S. citizen, a Muslim, who was essentially forced by the FBI to sign a confession. Then, after this, he had a trial in which one of the jurors is a known racist. After the trial, he said something along the lines of, well, we know what happens with people of that background, don't we? Now, this guy, during the trial, was making a gesture, a hangman's gesture, towards the jury. It doesn't take a very good lawyer to call that trying to coerce the jury. Why is it that Karl Rove's jury was extremely highly monitored for the much lighter charge of perjury, when this enormous charge of conspiracy to commit foreign terrorism allows a racist to influence the jury, and no mistrial has been declared? I'm not ready to give up on America yet. The system was designed intricately, because in our system we need to protect the criminals. A lot of people don't think the criminals need protecting, but the fact is that no matter what someone's done, when you take large, trained men, and you take this person and you put this person in chains, and you put them in a cage, when you take a person's freedom away from them, you have a huge responsibility to that person, because that person is no longer responsible for just about anything that happens to them, because now you control their entire life. Therefore, a justice system has to be drawn to protect the criminals much more than it protects anyone else. Anyway, more things to think about. From the whole damn nation, peace and pieces.